Hey, it's Robert Weinberg, and on this channel we empower people to take control of their futures through expert mortgage and financial strategies. In today's full lesson, we're going to be talking about the top tips that you can use as a home buyer to get your offer accepted in this crazy seller's market. I'm going to be sharing with you some of the strategies I'm using with my buyers right now to get their offers to the top of the stack and accepted when there's really limited inventory and so much competition. The first thing is going to entail getting a full pre-approval before you look at properties. So I know a lot of people will go and peruse online and talk to real estate agents about putting offers in before they've even talked to a lender, and that is really a recipe for disaster, especially in this market. What you want to do is get a full pre-approval, which entails giving all of your information to your mortgage banker, having them run your credit, and giving them all of the documentation that they need in order to look everything over and give you a full pre-approval. I understand that there's some online national lenders that you can fill out a form online. They won't verify anything and they'll just spit out a pre-approval based on what you tell them. That is not what I'm talking about. That type of letter is going to get you at the bottom of the stack, and you're never going to be able to buy a home with that type of scenario. What this entails is dealing with a local expert, as we'll talk about, someone with a good reputation, and actually having them verify your income, your credit, your assets, all your credentials of buying a home. Then they can really give you a full pre-approval, and they can sniff out any potential issues up front. That's also going to help your realtor professional to find you the right homes, because you're not going to be looking at properties that are way above your means. And it's really important that you do that as early as possible in the process. If you have credit issues or income challenges, I'm talking about 3, 4, 5 months before you're ready to even start looking at properties. If you have great credit, a very stable and good job, maybe it's a situation where you'd only talk to them a month or two before, but the last thing you want to do is call them on a Monday looking to go see properties a day or two later. You need that time to be able to get everything in place. So that's my first top tip for you. Next thing is, as I alluded to, you want to work with an experienced real estate professional, a realtor. And you also need to have a experienced and seasoned mortgage pro on your side as well. Ideally somebody local, at least in the local state that you're in, ideally in the local area, your county or your city of where you're looking to buy a home. And that's important because reputation is key in real estate. And if somebody looks at a pre-approval letter that's looking to sell you their property, and they see that it's from a big national lender that doesn't have any local presence, they don't know who the loan officer is, they've never heard of them before, maybe they haven't even heard of the company, your offer's not going to go to the top, you're going to go to the bottom. But when they see that your realtor's somebody that's been doing this a while, they have a lot of transactions under their belt, they are a true professional with a good reputation. They see that the lender is somebody in your local area, again, your local city, county, or at least in your local state, then they're going to feel a lot more comfortable. They can see it's a local area code. They can reach somebody when there's a problem. It's not some toll-free number with an extension where they have to go through layers and layers of people just to reach the loan officer. That's going to help put your offer right there at the top and put you, if not the one that gets the property, at least in the running for the top people that may have an opportunity to get that offer accepted. The next thing is going to be talking to your loan officer and mortgage professional about flexibility with loan programs, flexibility with down payments. If you have better credit, maybe you can look at doing a conventional loan instead of an FHA loan. Maybe if you're putting a little bit of money down and you're a veteran, you can look at a conventional loan versus a VA loan. Unfortunately, even though VA loans are the best loan in the country, some sellers and some selling agents and listing agents, they don't see it that way. So having flexibility with the different loan programs you can qualify for can sometimes give you that extra push of what you need to get that offer accepted. Also, as far as down payments, maybe you want to put down 3 or 5%, but you have money to put down 10 or 20%. Sometimes it's going to look a lot better for you to put that bigger down payment. Again, in a competitive situation, the more money you have to put down, the more skin in the game that you have, the higher that your offer is going to be in that stack of different offers that are coming in. Another huge thing that I'm doing, which is very rare right now, especially in the areas that I work here in Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Florida, but I can tell you that having your lender contact the listing agent to vouch for your viability as a buyer, it's a huge advantage. Almost nobody does it. Have your lender reach out to that listing agent and let them know how long they've been working with you. Let them know how great that you are as a buyer. Your credit is excellent. You have really good down payment funds sourcing available. You have very good, strong income, low debt to income ratio. All the things that they want to hear, you want your lender to be able to vouch for you. If there's several offers that are with the same price, similar down payment, similar loan type, having that loan officer take the extra step to reach out and vouch for your viability as a buyer and how quickly they can push this loan through with minimal issues, that's really going to put you there at the top of the stack in the running to get that property. You want to be decisive right now when it comes to buying a property and putting in an offer. The days of going to look at a house and hemming and hawing and talking to your parents, talking to your uncles, talking to your cousins and friends about should I put an offer in or not, those days are gone. If you do that, you will lose out. Right now, these properties are getting dozens of offers, sometimes even before they're listed on the market. So it's important that if it's a property you're interested in, you are decisive, you move forward immediately with putting in that offer with no delay. You want to put in a strong offer from the beginning. Don't think that you're going to get a property in a seller's market by putting an offer in $5,000-$10,000 under ask. It's not going to happen. Don't think for a minute that you're going to get your offer accepted when you're asking for your closing costs to be paid by the seller. They look at that as weakness. Why would they give you money as a home buyer to buy their home for closing costs when somebody else is coming in with 20% down paying all the closing costs? Are you starting to see the pattern there on why you need to have that financial strength to be able to move forward and that viability? They want the certainty, if they're going to take their home off the market, that you as their buyer is going to be able to move forward and they're going to be able to get the deal done with as little hiccups as possible. Last but not least is an old trick that I know a lot of realtors have been using in all markets for a long time, and it's more important now than ever, which is put together a letter, a cover sheet for that offer that you can give to the home seller on why their home is a great fit for you and your family. You want to put pictures in there. Don't just make it a couple sentences. Spend time, maybe put together several paragraphs or a page or two letter on why this house is the perfect fit for you and your family. You know, home sellers are humans just like you and me, and they want their home to go to a family that's going to make memories there. A lot of home sellers have lived in their home for a long time and they've made memories with their family and they want to pass that on to somebody else. I've even seen situations where maybe your offer is not the best offer, it's not the highest offer, but they connect with you on that emotional level. You're a young family, maybe they raised a young family there. Those type of things, again, we're just human, we all have emotions, and that can really give you a huge advantage in getting your offer accepted in this crazy market. So I hope that this has been of value to you today. I hope you found a lot of good tips and information you didn't know before by watching this lesson here. If it's your first time, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Also click the bell so you get notified on all of our future content. And if I can be of assistance to you or anyone that you know, I'm licensed to originate mortgages in the states of Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Florida. You can feel free to reach out to me directly via call, text, or private message. Again, hope it helps, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.